The BRP Sierra Madre has played a prominent role in the Philippine determination to hold strong to its boundaries. The crumbling World War II-era former U.S. Navy vessel stands defiantly on one of the world's most contested sites. Sierra Madre served in the Second World War under the American flag as a tank landing ship, but spent much of the latter part of the war ferrying supplies, ammunition and other military equipment between Western Pacific posts. In 1967, it was a floating base in the joint U.S. Army and U.S. Navy Mobile Riverine Force in the Mekong Delta, taking out Viet Cong elements along its many waterways, providing 24-hour support for patrol boats and helicopter gunships. The ship was transferred to Vietnam to serve in the South Vietnamese Navy in 1970 and played an active role in the war. It was in this role 5 years later that she helped thousands evacuate in the fall of Saigon. A year later, the vessel was acquired by its current owners, the Philippines, and renamed Sierra Madre. The ship served as amphibious transport through the 1990s until her most recent incarnation as a stationary outpost. In 1999, the 100-meter-long vessel found itself part of a clandestine mission. It was intentionally run aground in the dead of night to establish a virtually permanent Philippine presence at the site, without a rival claimant China knowing. Reports suggest more than a dozen Navy personnel keep watch over the shoal on a routine tour of duty aboard the Sierra Madre, providing continual military presence on this highly unconventional outpost. The crew reportedly rotates every 3 months or so. The Marines depend on resupply missions to survive their remote assignment. A ranking naval official says up to 14 missions to 2nd Thomas Shoal, where the ship was grounded, was successfully completed last year. Items sent on board include food and water, amongst other basic essentials. Over time, rust has ravaged its sides, perforated with holes. Manila has been making substantial repairs and retrofitting the ship in a bid to extend its operational capabilities by another decade or so. But attempts to deliver supplies and construction materials have often been blocked by China's Coast Guard, although both parties did come to a loose provisional agreement on resupply missions in July. Confrontations between Beijing and Manila have escalated in recent years. Experts warn that Washington might be drawn in under a decades-old pact on mutual defense with the Philippines. That tense situation near the BRP Sierra Madre is serving as a microcosm of broader security dilemmas in the South China Sea, across which China has laid extensive claims. A 2016 UNCLOS ruling deemed unlawful the bulk of those claims, including China's then 9-dash line. Beijing has rejected and ignored the arbitral decision and continued to carry out what other claimant countries describe as dangerous maneuvers in the name of protecting its sovereign rights.